What's up and welcome guys back to One Oak Mentoring, the #1 mentoring service for teens and young males that the world has ever known. World renowned, right? Hey, how y'all guys doing today, man? Today's a pretty good day. Today we're gonna be doing another teen tale, right? So this teen tale is called Running from the Cops, or running from the police, or running from the law, right? You know, us old heads, we like to call police the law, right? So, anyway, back in, well, yeah, this is maybe like 2004. So yeah, this is way like prehistoric time for a lot of y'all guys, right? So, around this time, guys, I had just got some rims for my car. Like, this was probably like the first week that I had got them on. So, you know, my head was like all the way up here. So, you know, man, it was just a real good time, right? And in Clemson back in the day, they used to throw these step shows, right? Where like a lot of people from, I guess, different counties, like, or all around the state, you know, they'll come together, you know, they have all these step teams, and, you know, it'd be like this big step battle, man. You know, you got all kind of shaking, grinding, moving, you know, the step, you know, stuff like that, man. So, you know, real fun stuff. I don't know if they still do step shows and stuff like that for high schoolers or stuff like that. But, yeah, man, really fun. But the big thing about these step shows, they're, like, all the people coming from all over the state. So that's just like a lot of girls, right? A lot of different girls that we not used to seeing, right? So being the fact that, you know, I'm just now getting my rims, and, you know, this is my first step show, which, you know, Clemson was having the biggest step show like around here. So, you know, man, this is my first step show I'm going to, you know, with my rims, man. I'm ready, man, you know, so I'm, you know, thinking about getting my outfit together and all this stuff. So it's like like a lot of people around, man, like real fun, like real big for teens and stuff back in the day, right? So, I remember, I guess we thought we were too cool to actually go to the step show. Not the actual, well, yeah, we thought we was too cool to go to the step show. So what we would do is we would just like come later and go to the after party. Now the after party to those step shows, man, I bet a lot of y'all wish y'all was alive during that time, man, you know, because there wasn't a lot of cell phone stuff going on, man. It's actually a good thing that cell phones and all that recording and stuff was not going on, man. It'd be probably a lot of people locked up, man, or embarrassed, right? So, okay, man. So we're about to get ready to go, right? And just like I said, I just got my rims, man. You know, riding spinners, right? You know, that's, you know, probably way before y'all time, right? So the thing about my spinners was I didn't really like a lot of people riding with me, because the more people ride with me, like, it weighs it down, and then a spinner start hitting the inside of the side skirt. If you don't know what a side skirt is, just disregard it, right? So I just remember, you know, me and my cousin just talking, and he was like, you know, man, I'm not going, this and that, man. So 2 more people were going to have to ride with me, man. So I'm already kind of in a shaky mood, you know, because, you know, I got all these people riding. I wanted to just be riding like 1 deep or 1 or 2 deep, you know, just so I can look cool, you know. But now I got to worry about my spinners freaking hitting, you know what I'm saying, with all these people. So I kind of got that on my mind, right? So it's me, my cousin D, my homeboy T, and I think Big Bell was with us that night. So now let me break it down for you. Around this time, my school, which I went to school in Belton, right? They had some kind of beef, or I guess some kind of thing against Pendleton, which was another school that's, I guess, within our county, but, you know. So, you know, with all this beef going on, man, a whole lot of fighting, a lot of people getting beat up and hurt, you know, and stuff, man. So, at this point in time, you know, all right, so we on the way to Clemson, and then, you know, we pull up, man, it's packed out there, you know what I'm saying, man, it's real cool vibe, just like I was expecting, man, girls everywhere, right? So we pull up, you know, we park, man, you know, we checking out the scene, you know, it's real cool, man. So, you know, I'm just getting ready. I'm like, man, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, ooh, I'm like, look at that one right there. I don't even know where to begin at, you know, as far as, you know, talking to these girls, right? You know, there's just so many fine girls around, right? So you know, we peeping out the scene, you know, we checking out the scene for maybe like 5 minutes, and then we just see this big, huge commotion like coming from like far off. So, you know, so we start going towards it, and the closer we get to it, you know, the more commotion we see, you know, the more moving around, yelling and stuff. So then we kind of realize, you know, hey, somebody about to fight, right? So we take off running, right? So we running towards the crowd and with the crowd at the same time, right? So we running, you know, to kind of try to see what's going on. So while we running, I look and I see maybe 6, 7, 8 guys from my school, right? And they were like facing us, like, so we running and they just standing there and they facing us this way. So we running. So once we get to them, we like, whoa, you know, it hits your mind like, whoa, 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 whoa. So we turned around and we actually just ran through the crowd that, you know, they were about to get into it with. Not everybody, but, you know, there was some Pendleton dudes about to get to fighting with some Belton dudes, right? So, you know, we get down there. So, you know, we turn around, you know, at this time, I just think it's just me and D. I don't know what happened to T and Bell. I'm sure they was around somewhere, but it was just a big swarm, big crowd, man. You know what I'm saying? So I turn around and then I notice, you know, these guys in fight mode, right? Right? You know, so, you know, I get in fight mode too. You know, I really wasn't necessarily a part of, you know, what was going on, but, you know, in high school, and especially at that time, you know, man, the people from your school riding, and man, you just ride with them, man. You know, they fighting another school, man. You just ride with them, man. I'm not telling you guys to do this, man. I'm trying to teach you guys from my mistakes, right? So when I turn around and I'm facing the guys too, you know, I'm feeding off everybody energy, everybody getting hyped, everybody fussing, cussing, spitting, biting lips, mean mugging and grilling. You know, just the atmosphere is crazy now. So more people came on our side, more people came on that side, right? So it's just kind of like a standoff, man. So we talking about maybe like 20 on 20, right? It's just like this huge standoff, right? But it seemed like it was longer than it was, but it really wasn't, man. It was just so much commotion and chaos going on, you know, out there. So many fine girls with these short shorts. Guys don't, yeah. Anyway, respect women, guys, right? I'm telling you how my mindset was back when I was young, okay? So the next thing I know, I'm thinking we're about to get ready to fight, man. We about to get these dudes, man. My adrenaline pumping, man. Let's go. Let's do it, right? The next thing, I don't know if I seen it or I heard it. I think I heard it first. I heard whoop, whoop. So you already know what that is, right? And then from the loudspeaker or like, I don't know, I guess the intercom or something like that, I hear, if you're involved, you're going to jail. So now let me give you a backstory. Now, up until this day, I've never went to jail. I've came very close, but I never went to jail a day in my life. Now, at that point in time, you know, I was hanging around rough people and rough situations and stuff, but you know, I never went to jail. You know, never plan on going to jail. So when he said, if you're involved, you're going to jail, everybody must have been thinking like me, because everybody just scatter like roaches when you turn the light on, man. Well, you got to have roaches to be able to relate to that. But, I mean, roaches just scatter, right? So everybody's scattering. Now, you think about, like, I can't even tell you how many people was out there, man. With maybe 250 people, 350 people, like, all around in the same area. And everybody just dispersed, just scattering everywhere, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm not gonna get involved in this. You know, I'm getting up out of there. You know, this really wasn't my fight. I was just holding my boys down, right? So I take off running like everybody else, right? So I'm running, and then I kind of notice it kind of seems like the cop car is kind of coming towards my way and like in my direction. Now it's a lot of more people. It's more people running with me, man. So I'm really not concerned, you know. But they're coming for us, right? So I don't know what it's called. It's something at Clemson, I guess like a Coliseum, right? Where it looks like a concert theater, but just like stone, like rocks or whatever. So I'm running and I like get to that part and then I'm still running, right? And then something told me to look up. So I looked up, and right at the top, I see a cop car pull up like he's parking, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, man, I wasn't even involved in this, man. Ain't no way I'm about to go to jail for this. Ain't no way. So, man, I've never really been athletic, especially at that point in time. But it was, I don't know, I guess you could call it adrenaline, because I'm thinking in my mind, what is my mama gonna say? I'm not worried about going to jail. I'm thinking, what is my mama and my daddy's gonna say to me, man? I'm just anticipating them fussing at me, and I was just like, man, look, man, I cannot go to jail tonight, man. So whatever energy I had in my legs, man, I turned up. And let me tell you what I was wearing. I was wearing, I was always fresh, but I had on this royal blue and yellow fat stripe polo shirt, like the actual polo, like with the collar, and they had a red polo sign. I had some Echo khaki shorts. Now Echo might not be as popular now, but back in the day it was gas. And I had on some wheat Timberlands, some premium wheat Timberlands. And I guess a lot of y'all thinking like, why would you have on Timbs with shorts? But at one point in time, that was actually like a style, right? It's like a real cool style. Just the real cool kids could get by with it. So anyway, man, I'm running with these boots on, man, for dear life. Like literally, I'm running for dear life. And I'm not thinking about anything but getting away from this cop, man. I'm thinking, why did I even get involved? Why did I even come up here, right? I never went to jail. So then I look over to the right, I see my cousin D, he booking it too. So I don't know why, man. I just thought that was just so funny, because I had forgot those people was even with me. You know what I mean? So, man, just kept booking it. Me and D, we eventually met up, man. But, I was thinking the cop was actually like pulling up and about to get out and come and chase us, man. But I guess he must have just pulled up and, chased somebody else or something like that, man. But I can still remember the whole time, man, I wasn't scared of actually going to jail. I was scared to hear what my mama was going to say, because my mama was the type of mama always telling me, stay out of trouble. Don't be hanging around this crowd. Don't be hanging around that crowd. I could just hear it. I could just hear it going on in my mind, like, oh, God, you shouldn't have been around them bad boys and this, and that. I told you about them boys, they're bad influences and stuff like that. Like, I just didn't want to get fussed at, man. But yeah, man, and after all that, man, we all went back to Anderson, and we met up at I think it was like a Denny's or something like that, man. And, man, people were just, all, just out there just sitting around, talking about what happened, because I really didn't know what was going on. I was just down to ride, with my school or whatever. But the moral of this story, guys, is, you can get in a lot of trouble just by being associated with certain friends in certain situations. So y'all guys just be careful out there, man, and just be safe and be cautious of things like that. All right, y'all have a great day, man. This is 1-0.